Question number 1. Find the angle of elevation of the sun if length of the shadow of tower is 1 upon root 3 times the height of the tower. So listen student, this is a tower and this is a shadow. We need to find this angle of elevation by sun. So let us suppose the angle of elevation is theta, and let us suppose the height of tower is x. Then the length of shadow according to question 1 upon root 3x. It's very simple. Tangent of theta means tan theta is equal to perpendicular upon base, x upon 1 upon root 3x. X will be cancelled. Tan theta will be root 3. So reference to this value theta will be 60 degree. So the answer is 60 degree angle of elevation. A bridge in the shape of a straight path passes across the river and makes the angle 30 degree with the width of river. If the length of bridge is 100 meter, then find the width of river. So let us suppose this is a river and this is a bridge. Angle 30 degree with the width of river, and the length of bridge is 100 meter. We need to find this width of river. Let us suppose it is x. So in this triangle, base upon hypotenuse, x upon 100 is equal to cos 30. So the width of river is 50 root 3 meter. Next, third question. A kite is flying at height of 75 meter from the level ground, attached to a string inclined at 60 degree to the horizontal. Find the length of string to the nearest meter. So it's very simple student. We convert the words into diagram. 75 meter height and this is angle given. We need to find the length of string. So let the length of string is x. So directly I am writing in this triangle 75 upon x means perpendicular upon hypotenuse is sine 60. Sine 60 root 3 by 2. And denominator it is irrational, so we will rationalize it. Multiply by root 3 numerator and denominator. This root 3 numerator and denominator. Cancel this 150, so it is 50 root 3. The value of root 3 is 1.73. If you multiply, we will get 86.5 meter. Length of string. Next, question number 4. A statue of length 1.46 meter is situated on the top of pedestal. If the angle of elevation of the top of statue to the point on ground is 60 degree. So let us draw the diagram with question. An angle of elevation of the same point to the top of pedestal is 45 degree. Then find the height of pedestal. So my dear student, you have to do the practice like this with reading the question steps and draw the diagram. So let us suppose this is P, Q, statue, and PR is pedestal, and this is point T on the ground. Now in triangle QRT, QR upon TR is 1045. 1045 1. So QR is equal to TR. Let us suppose each X. Now in triangle PRT, PR upon TR. So we already suppose it X, so we can write here X. PR means 1.46 plus QR. It is X. QR, TR both are equal X. So 1.46 plus X upon X is equal to root 3. Rest of the portion I am solving here. Let us rationalize this. 1.46 root 3 minus 1. So we multiply a numerator by root 3 plus 1, root 3 plus 1. A plus b, a minus b, root 3 square minus 1, it is 2. We cancel, this will be 0.73. 0.73, and in place of root 3 we can write 1.73 plus 1. If you multiply this one, it is approx coming 1.99 meter. So height of this pedestal. Now let us see the question number 5th. From a window 60 meter high above the ground of house in a street, the angles of elevation and depression of the top and foot of tower on opposite side of street are 60 degree and 45 degree respectively. Show that the height of tower is 60 in bracket root 3 plus 1. Let us suppose this is a house, and on the street opposite to it, it is a tower. It is given the question, from the window of house the angle of elevation of top of tower is 60 degree, and angle of depression to bottom of tower is 45 degree. Let us suppose the points are A, B, C and D, E, and the height of house is given 60 meter. We need to prove that height of this tower AC 60 root 3 plus 1. Now let us start with the triangle EDC. This angle will also 45 alternate angle. The line of sight so very simple, 1045 value is 1, so DC is equal to 60. Now in triangle ABE, AB upon EB is equal to 1060. So listen here student, this is a rectangular 60, so this will also 60, DC equal to EB. Tan 60 is root 3. So AB is equal to 60 root 3. We need to prove the height of tower AC 60 root 3 plus 1. Now AC is AB plus BC. AB 60 root 3 and BC, listen again in the rectangular So this is 60. So this opposite also 60. 60 root 3 plus 60. We can take the common 60. So it will be root 3 plus 1. And proved. Question number 6 of the class test. The angle of elevation of a jet plane from point A on the ground is 60 degree. After a flight of 25 seconds, the angle of elevation changes to 30 degree. If the jet plane is flying at the constant height of 1500 root 3 meter, then find the speed of jet plane. Let us suppose this is a jet plane and this is a point A. Angle of elevation is 60 degree. Now it changes the position with angle 30 degree from same point. Height of the aeroplane is constant 1500 root 3 meter. Let the points are B, C, D and E. In triangle DCA, DC upon CA is equal to tan 30 degree. Tan 30 1 by root 3. By cross multiplying, we will get the CA is equal to 1500 root 3 into root 3 1500 into 3 4500. This is CA. Now similarly in triangle EBA, EB upon BA is equal to tan 60 degree in this triangle. Tan 60 degree root 3 cancel. So BA is 1500 meter. Now since we have to find out the speed, so speed is equal to distance upon time. So distance ED equal to BC. So let us find out BC. BC is equal to CA minus BA. BC is equal to 3000. So geometrically you can see that this is also 3000. The distance traveled by flight. We can write DC is equal to ED. Now speed. Speed is equal to distance upon time. Distance traveled is 3000 and time in the question is given 15 seconds. So the speed of jet plane is 200 meter per second. Next, question number 7 of this class test. The angle of elevation of aeroplane from a point A on the ground is 60 degree. Let us draw the diagram step by step. The angle of elevation from point A. The angle of elevation from point A is 60 degree. After a flight of t seconds, the angle of elevation changes to 30 degree from the same point. If the height of aeroplane is constant 3600 root 3 and is flying at the speed of 864 km per hour, then find the value of t. So this is the height 3600 root 3. So it is constant. Here also same. So it changes the position 60 degree to 30 degree in t seconds. So we have to find the value of t. Now let this point is B, C, and this is D, and this is E. E to D. Position of aeroplane changes from E to D in t seconds. In triangle DCA, DC upon CA is 1030. CA is equal to, we'll cross multiply this one. CA, we found the CA is equal to 10,800 meter. Now let us see in triangle EBA. AB upon BA is equal to 1060. EB same constant height 3600 root 3. (1060 root 3). So root 3 cancel. BA is equal to 3600 meter. Now we have to find the distance BC. BC is equal to CA minus BA. So distance BC is 7200. Now student, speed of the aeroplane is given in kilometer per hour, 864 kilometer per hour. So let us change into the meter per second by multiplying 5 by 18. This will be cancelled in 4 ja, 8 ja, into 5. So speed in meter per second is 240 meter per second. Now using the physics concept, time is equal to distance upon speed. Distance is 7200 when aeroplane changes the position from E to D. Speed we convert into meter per second, 240. So it is coming 30 seconds. So the value of t is time taken by aeroplane to change the position from E to D is 30 seconds. At a point on level ground, the angle of elevation of vertical tower is found to be such that tangent is 5 upon 12. On walking 192 meter towards the tower, the tangent of angle of elevation becomes 3 upon 4. Find the height of tower. Let us suppose the tower on height is h. Initially, the tangent of angle of elevation is 5 upon 12. When it moved towards the tower 192 meter, then it becomes 3 upon 4. We need to find out the height of tower. Let us suppose this distance is x. If we suppose these two angles are alpha and beta, so according to question, tangent of this angle means tan alpha is 5 upon 12 and tangent of this angle means 10 upon beta is 3 upon 4. In this smaller triangle, h upon x is 10 beta and is given 10 beta as 3 by 4. In the similar way, in a bigger triangle, h upon this base x plus 192 is tan alpha. This height h and base x plus 192 is tan alpha, means 3 upon this height h upon base x plus 192. Tan alpha, it is given in the question, 5 upon 12, tangent of this angle. Now let us divide these two equations. By cross multiplying, x is equal to 240. Now using the ratios of smaller triangle, we can find out height. H upon x is tan beta. H upon x. In question it is given tangent of angle is 3 upon 4. Let us put the value of x here. For 180 meter. The height of tower is 180 meter. A boy of height 1.3 meter observe a balloon moving with a wind in horizontal level. If angle of elevation of balloon from the eye of boy reduces 60 degree to 30 degree in 2 seconds, then find the height of balloon from ground level given that speed of wind at the moment is 29 root 3 meter per second. So my dear student, let us draw the diagram according to the question step by step. Suppose the boy of height 1.3 meter observe a balloon initially the angle of elevation of balloon from the eye of boy is 60 degree, then it changes to 30 degree in 2 seconds. Geometrically you can observe this is given 1.3 height of boy, so this side will also 1.3. We need to find this height, then we will add it. Suppose this height is x and this horizontal length is y. This height is x, so geometrically this will also x. This horizontal level is y and let us suppose this is z. Now in this bigger triangle you can see x upon y is tan 30 degree. And smaller triangle, this x upon z is tan 60 degree. Now let us solve these two equations. So the very convenient way is to subtract it, but before subtract, let us make the denominator same. So this we can write y upon x, and this we can write z upon x. So y upon x means root 3 and z upon x is 1 by root 3. I hope you understood. We have to solve these two equations. So the most convenient way we subtract, but before subtracting we make the denominator same, y upon x minus z upon x. Now y minus z upon x is equal to, so your denominator is root 3 3 minus 1. So y minus z upon x is equal to 2 upon root 3. Now we focus on this equation, solve this one. Now let us focus on diagram. Y minus z, this portion means this distance. Now this distance we can find out using the physics concept, distance is equal to speed into time. Speed is given in the question 29 root 3 and time is given 2 seconds. So distance will be 58 root 3 meter. This distance 58 root 3 means y minus z. Now instead of y minus z we will put here 58 root 3. 58 root 3 upon x is equal to 2 by root 3. Root 3, so x is equal to 87 meter. Do not forget to find out the height of balloon. This is not our answer, this is only the portion x, 87 meter. And this is 1.3, so total height will be 87 plus 1.3. So height of balloon 87 plus 1.3. So required height will be 88.3 meter. If two towers of height h1 and h2 subtend angles of 45 degree and 30 degree respectively at the midpoint of the line joining their feet, then find the ratio of h1 and h2. So these are the towers h1, h2, and their angle of elevation from the midpoints are 30 degree and 45 degree. See, it is a midpoint, so we can suppose each part x. Since it is a midpoint, so we can suppose each part x. Now in triangle 1, h1 upon x is tan 30. Similarly in triangle 2, h2 upon x is tan 45. So to obtain the ratios, we will divide these two equations. X will be cancelled. So h1 is 2, h2 is 1 upon root 3.